Hello everybody. Now today I'm going to show you how to connect your database, in this case Postgres, with an application server, in this case Glassfish. For that we are going to go to PG admin 3 and we are going to build our database. I already create a database, name it tutorial, and our model will be something like that. We'll have user and we'll have groups. This relationship is many to many, and for that we got a middle table, name it user as groups, users as username, and groups as a group name. For that I already create a script, and I'm going to insert this script on the database, and I will show you. So our query returns successfully, and as you can see in our PG admin, if you make refresh, 3 tables has been created. But these tables are not with data, so we can view all rows from our tables, and we can populate them. So for that I also have script for that. I'm the man of the script, and I will insert script into this database. So as you can see, it returns successfully. Now I will see our groups. As you can see, our group name will be admin and manager. Our users will be Cardozo as username and password as Cardozo. Username other and password other. And user groups will have Cardozo as username and group name admin and username other with group name manager. So for configuration our database, it's all you need to do. So now we want to configure our Glassfish console. So for that we first of all we need to have a driver to our Glassfish. So you have to go to this site, Postgres SQL JDBC driver, and make downloads of the last version, and copy this jar, this driver, into your Glassfish root, and copy and paste into libraries. As you can see, I already has here Postgres 9.4, and after that you have to restart your Glassfish. So you have to go now to admin, the console administration of Glassfish. You can go directly introduce localhost 4848, or you can go by this icon, and by view domain admin console. It's your choice. So we are going to configure a new realm. So I already has here, and I'm going to delete. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new one, and I will give the name JDBC realm. I will say that is JDBC realm. The context is always JDBC realm. The GND is JDBC PG. You can give another name if you want. User table is users, as you can see by our database, and the username column is username, password. Group table is our middle table, users as groups. Group name column is group name, and password encryption algorithm SHA-256. So as you can see, the digest algorithm is by default SHA-256, so you don't have to introduce nothing, and charset is UTF-8. So we make OK. As you can see, it's created a new reel. So we are going to create a new connection pool for our reel. The connection pool could be something like post PG connection pool, resource type connection pool data source, and database driver vendor Postgres SQL. So you make next, and you have these properties, all of that. You don't need all of that, so I'll already deleted the basically the all of that, and I just you just view the only ones that is required for our authentication. So our user will be Postgres, is like my user from my Postgres. My password is admin, is no secret. My database name is will gonna be tutorial. Server name is localhost, and port number, as you can see, is 5432. So we make finish, and if you go to our recent connection pool, you can make ping, and as you can see, ping was succeeded. So we are going to JDB resources, we are going to create a new one, and we are going to give the name JDBC PG, and pool name PG connection pool, which was the last pool that was created. So I already have one here. Okay, I will delete and create a new one, JDBC PG and PG connection. Okay, so we make our configuration on Glassfish console, so we can move on to our application project. So for that, we are going to create a new project, a Java web application project, and we'll give a name tutorial to project name. So we make next, and then finish. So as you can see, our project is now ready, and we are going to create a new web.xml, and we will introduce this piece of code in this web.xml. As you can see here is our authentication method. Now is basic according to our Glassfish console configuration. our real name is JDBC realm. Our role security are admin and manager. And as you can see in your pattern, you see this is, it means that all pages in our project will have to be authenticated. So we are going to introduce a new Glassfish.xml. So we are going to go to Glassfish and Glassfish descriptor and XML, and we are going to paste this piece of code and introduce here. So as you can see, we have admin, add, and admin. This means that this role name that was created in this web.xml is related to this group name created on pgadmin. As you remember, our groups are admin and manager, and in our sun.web.xml we have group name admin corresponds to role name admin, and group name manager, which corresponds to role name manager. If you go again to Glassfish console, you can see that I provide in our realm, in our context, JDBC realm. If you want to change from basic authentication to digest authentication, you have to go here and type digest realm, make save, and go to web.xml and introduce digest. It's the steps that you have to perform. Then you have to go to Glassfish server and make restart again to your new configurations be done. So our Glassfish is now restarted, and we can perform authentication. So we are going to make a run, and as you can see, it's this page that is configured, and if we type Cardozo and Cardozo, we are going to be able to enter to our web service. But if you make and I will introduce another credentials like Fernando and Fernando as password, and if you make OK, is not going to allow you to enter. So our authentication now is working, and we are going to go to authorization. And so for that, we are going to create a new web service from scratch, and we are going to give package web service. Okay, so I'm gonna copy a piece of code that I have in this script, and I will put this script on my application project. And so for that, I will copy this to my new web service, and like this. Okay, and I will create a new stateless AJB, new session bin, and I also will copy this piece of code. So So as you can see, you see this annotation, roles allowed, which means that for this kind of roles, admin and manager, where we configure on our web.xml, admin and manager, just admin has permission to go to get admin, and just manager get permission to go to get manager. So we have this new web service where we have hello admin and we have hello manager. So we are our application project is configured, so we can test this by making clean and build, and we go directly to SOAP free and we create a new SOAP project and we import WSTL by making run. So you have to put credentials again, and you can put this, and voila, you have WSTL. So you can go here, put initial WSTL, and you have to double check your authentication to be able to enter to your service. So we have the two methods that I created on my new web service, and these hello admin and hello manager. So we can go to here and say a name like A, and it says unauthorized. So we go to this and click add new authorization. We put Cardozo and Cardozo, and we put submit and return A as we say in the name. But if you want to put like other, which means it is a manager and header as password, it will make an exception. In another way, if you want to see manager and if you want to authorize with Cardozo, which means is admin, you can go to here and put Cardozo, put name A, it will give exception. But if you say other and other, you return an answer. So it means that these roles allowed are working, and so now you get authentication and authorization using Postgres as database and Glassfish as application server.